Hello, my friends. I'm happy to see you here. Welcome if you're new. If you're not, thank you for supporting me. Today, I will speak about my own experience moving to Mexico without speaking Spanish. 16 years ago, my plane landed in Mexico City, and I had a book called Español en 30 días that actually I learned it by heart, and I felt that I can speak some Spanish, but actually I was completely wrong. So stay with me and I will tell you everything that happened to me during those first months of living here. I had to take a bus from Ciudad Satélite, where I lived at that time, and go to Polanco. I remember well that there was my first shock of not knowing Spanish. So I get into the bus, I knew that the trip cost 5 pesos. So I had that amount in my hand and I was ready, to give it to anyone who will ask. But suddenly a guy appears in front of me and he tells me, ¿Dónde bajas? And I was like, oh my God, like, is he charging me? Or I couldn't understand what is going on because I didn't know what means ¿Dónde bajas? Bajas is como the word baja, short. Like I couldn't understand nothing. So I just gave him 5 pesos that I had in my hand, and my face, I think, told the rest of the story. And he continued with the rest of the passengers. So that was my first facing with the reality that I don't know Spanish. Like I could have short, simple conversations about where are you from, what is your name, how old are you, like where are you living, and so on. But there are so many topics that you can talk, and after 30 days learning a language, it's obvious that you can't learn everything. My advice here: don't be afraid to make mistakes. Probably people will laugh at you, and it's normal, when you hear someone talking complete nonsense or pronouncing something wrongly. It's normal that someone will laugh at you. Don't create that barrier between you and the language. Just let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. That helped me a lot because after 4 months here, I started to work. I'm grateful for a Mexican company that hired me. They gave me that opportunity. And when I started to work, I had the most intensive course ever. Every day from 9 to 7, I had an opportunity to interact in Spanish. And that was motivating. At some points, I won't lie, there were moments that I wanted to go to the bathroom, just sit down and just cry, and cry a lot. There were moments like that because you feel that you're not moving forward. You feel that you're stuck, like you want to learn faster and faster and faster, but it's not possible. Love yourself and consider that any language has its time, the silent period, and when you start talking with mistakes, and finally practice makes perfect. I felt that I'm not doing well. I thought that I will never learn it so well. But after 16 years living here, I think I got that fluency, and reading books helped me a lot. Watch movies. There are many things that you can do to improve the language, but the most important one is use it with the natives. Go out to the streets, have those conversations, listen to them, observe them. Even you're going to ask something and you don't know how, look at Google Translator and try to repeat it, try to repeat it. Interact using that phrase. It's obvious that they might answer something that you won't understand again, and it's the challenge. But In my opinion, that was the fastest course that I had in my life and probably the most effective. I would say yes, you can live in Mexico without speaking Spanish, especially if you're coming to those tourist places. Those sites are full of people speaking English, but again, are you looking for that? Are you looking to continue talking only in English? If yes, so then my recommendation, look for those places. They are based on expats communities and they speak only English. But if you would like to integrate here completely, it's not the best idea because that will make your process slower. Necessity is a key. If you have necessity to speak Spanish, you will learn it, and you will learn it as quickly as you wish. If you don't have that necessity, probably you will live here 5 or 10 years and still your Spanish won't be so fluent. So it's my point of view. That was how I lived this situation. So friends, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.